May 2017 AD. This is Rex's rant. Who is the resistance? What are the resistance? What are they talking about? Look, it's May and it's 2017 AD. And there's all sorts of former politicians, sitting politicians, media personalities, this Lord Haha guy, Keith Olbermann, etc., calling themselves the resistance and literally asking for foreign intelligence agencies to aid them in the overthrow of the sitting American president in the United States. Now, I'm just going to put this is a very brief rant, folks. I just want to put this out to you. If you are in resistance to the sitting government of a country, what does that make you? If you are in resistance to the government of that country, think about this for a second here. You're not resisting a social movement. You're not resisting racism. You're not resisting a prejudice of some sort. You're resisting the actual government itself because it's the government. Because they are the government. You don't want that government anymore. You want to change the government. You want to swap it out. What does that make you? I can think of three things that would, and they're all based on perspective here. Three descriptives for that type of person. One, we could start straight away and we could say they're an outlaw. They're against the law. I think we could say that straight off the bat. Everybody would recognize that, whatever political side you're on. You'd realize that someone who declares themselves in resistance to the sitting government is declaring themselves in resistance to law enforcement and the subversion of law enforcement and lawlessness, which of course makes them an outlaw, right? So we can say that straight off the bat. Whatever type of outlaw, they're an outlaw. But here comes the perspective part, right? Depending upon which side you're sitting on, if you believe in the sitting form of government, that is to say in the United States, if you believe in a republic, if you believe in a president, if you believe in the Congress and the Senate, then this is clearly sedition. This is clearly treason. You're trying to overthrow it and replace it with something else. And if you think that that republic is the enemy of the people of the United States, that it needs to be replaced with something else, I don't know, a totalitarian dictatorship, a monarchy, a constitutional monarchy, a socialist democratic republic, whatever word you've got for what you want to replace it with, then you consider yourself a revolutionary, don't you? But let's not call ourselves politicians or civilized. Let's not pretend we're having a conversation anymore, because once we start using words like resistance, revolution, and treason, we're talking about strife and civil war. And let's remember who called for this. It's the people who screamed resistance against the lawful election of a president of the United States. Again, the people who blamed foreign powers for hacking their election and who are now begging the very same foreign powers to interfere with the sitting government of their country so that they can overthrow it. Now, I don't know what perspective you hold listening to this, if you're for the revolution or you see this as treason. But whatever the case must be, it's clearly outside of the parameters of law, isn't it? And we have to ask ourselves then, why are the people concerned with justice focused on the conspiracy theories of the revolutionaries and not the people who are declaring revolution themselves? Something very bizarre is happening here, people. And I do feel that the common sense, hoi polloi, us rabble that these people all pretentiously represent, should have a say in it. Don't you? Thanks for listening. Take care out there. God bless. Rex out.